Jordan's Lessons to Matthew on How to ChiBound. Lesson number 1 on lifting feet from the mat, warming up, and using your upper body. All rights and responsibilities are Jordan S. Gruber's, copyright 2007, and welcome to ChiBounding.
Hi Matthew, you raised a few different questions and I want to try to answer them since we're working on this collaboratively. I really appreciate your willingness to take rebounding seriously. Your first question was about the instructions came with rebounder said you should never have both feet off of the mat like this. That you can basically get most of the value from rebounding with your feet on the mat or maybe with one foot off. And you should keep it that way. I don't feel that that's necessary. I haven't done that for 5 years now. A lot of the times you're going to want to lift off just like I'm doing now. There's all sorts of different kind of bounces that you're going to do, you're going to want to do, and there's no doubt that when you go higher up, when you hit, when you land, when you go back up, there's more force, you're using more power, you're doing more work. It's better for you in a lot of ways because the mat takes most of the shock. It doesn't hurt your physical structure, your bones, your ligaments and whatnot, like, let's say, running would. So, no, this is perfectly safe. You know, if you start going up like this, then it starts getting dicey, and that's why you should never try to do stunts on a rebounder. But I spend a lot of time, some of my best bouncing, substantially off the mat. So that's question number 1. Thank you, Matthew, for asking it. I'm back. One question you asked was about warming up. You know, I think warming up is a very individual thing. You've done other sports and activities, you know what it takes when you're loose and ready to go. If you're not loose and ready to go, then you can indeed keep your feet firmly on the rebounder and just kind of be loose and find a good posture and, you know, literally warm up here very gently. Maybe start moving your arms a little bit, maybe pay a little bit of attention to your breath. You could also, you know, walk for 5 minutes or do some Tai Chi or do your Pilates hundreds or, you know, the martial arts routine you learned when you were 21 or whatever you like doing. So everybody, I think, warms up in different ways. I think it's important to know what your limits are and to not go past them too quickly. But, you know, once you're ready to go, you kind of move up the gears and do what you feel like doing next. How to make sure to use your upper body as well as your lower body. Obviously, you're using your lower body with every bounce, up, down, through your feet, through your knees, and into your torso. You're actually using your core muscles every time you bounce. But how do you make sure you get in the rest? I think the answer is to pick 2 or 3 moves that you like doing a lot and then find variations on them so they're not boring. So, jumping jacks, for example, very simple, very obvious. You can coordinate the arms going out with your legs going out or do it the other way. You can also kind of do a back and forward like this where you're using a lot of shoulder. So, you're using a lot of shoulder, obviously. This is easy to do. It's kind of like a cross crawl. And here's the jumping jacks again, you know. You're just moving them. Now, when you twist your wrists, you do it, it's a whole different set of muscles. If you use your fingers in different mudra positions, you bring in your wrists and your lower arms. But basically, if you want to use your upper body, use your upper body. Now, twist is another great way. Every time you twist, you're doing everything through everything. That's not very articulate, but you know what I mean. With the twist, you are really kind of using your whole upper body in opposition to your lower body and your arms at the same time. Arm circles are very nice. You can do 50 or 100 in one direction, 50 or 100 in the other direction, making sure your pelvis is loose and your breath is loose. You see where your arms want to move. If they want to do something new you haven't done before, as long as it's safe, go ahead and do it. You can release your hands Make your hands like putty, do a twist. You're twisting, you're getting everything on the sides of your body, transverse muscles, your shoulders, upper arms. Now you can also use equipment. As I've tried to show elsewhere, a simple band like this, all you have to do is hold it, wrap it around a couple of times and hold it, and you get a really nice resistance that can provide you with a nice workout. As always, you want to make sure your posture's good and that you're not holding your breath. And once you get to the more advanced aspects of rebounding, you can start working with your breath consciously, but just holding on, gives you a good workout. There's two other pieces of equipment that I use every day, or pretty much every day. One of those pieces of equipment is this magic circle, this Pilates band. You just hold it. You're not really even trying to push it in, you're just holding it. You will find out that you're working everything from your chest through your arms. Another easy thing to do is to kind of press against yourself with it. Nice padded handles. So if you hold a position like this for a while, with good posture and loose breathing, you'll do a lot of work. Get a really nice workout from it. And the other obvious piece of equipment are hand weights. You want lighter hand weights than you think you need at first. 5 pounds or 3 pounds, and then you can work your way up if you want. And you have to find a few different exercises that aren't likely to injure you. One of them is just a simple biceps curl like this. My posture's good, I'm tall, I'm with my breath. Another one, overhead like this. Now, you change it like this, it's a whole different thing. But basically, it's overhead like this. You try doing 50 or 100 or 200 reps with 5 or 7 or 8 pounds. You'll see it's pretty intense. And the third one that I like is like this. Simple up and down. You want to go slow at first, then low at first. You don't want to stress a joint. But overall, it gives a really nice workout. So the key for your upper body, again, is just use it. Find ways that are fun, interesting. There's all sorts of things you can do. You'll make stuff up that no one else has ever done, in fact. Good luck.